Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news.
On the evening of May 1st, a heartwarming moment of mutual devotion between a celebrity and her fans unfolded on the main stage of the Jeonki Forest Music Festival. Popular young actress Zhao Lusi, originally scheduled for a 15-minute performance, had her stage time abruptly cut to just 7 minutes due to organizational issues by the event planners. Faced with this sudden change, the post-95 top-tier star handled the situation with a textbook example of grace under pressure, demonstrating a rare blend of sincerity and responsibility that defines the best of the new generation of artists. Rather than expressing frustration or withdrawing, Zhao Lusi quickly adjusted, using every second of her shortened appearance to connect with her fans. With bright eyes and an apologetic smile, she poured emotion into her performance, and even in such a limited time, the energy between her and the audience reached a peak. Her gestures, expressions, and heartfelt remarks reflected a deep appreciation for the fans who had waited hours just to see her. The incident quickly read on social media, with countless fans praising her calm demeanor and emotional sensitivity. Many remarked that while the stage time was short, Zhao Lusi's presence made it unforgettable. What could have been a disappointment turned into a powerful moment of mutual respect, proof that real stars shine brightest under pressure. According to multi-angle videos captured by audience members at the scene, Zhao Lusi appeared on stage that night wearing a mint green performance outfit. Just as she made her entrance, an unexpected technical malfunction occurred. The stage's giant screen glitched, and the carefully choreographed light show and visual effects completely failed to launch. To make matters worse, through her in-ear monitor, Zhao was informed by staff that her performance time would be drastically reduced. In the face of this sudden disruption, Zhao Lusi remained calm and professional. After performing a medley of 2 of her representative songs, including Like Falling into a Sea of Love, she didn't exit the stage as per standard procedure. Instead, she made a spontaneous and touching gesture. She picked up the microphone and walked toward the edge of the stage. There, in front of thousands of fans, she spoke candidly and warmly, thanking everyone for their patience and support. Her voice trembled slightly with emotion, and even without the grand visual effects, her heartfelt words lit up the atmosphere. She promised to make it up to the fans in the future and blew kisses to the crowd before finally taking her. This small but powerful moment turned what could have been a letdown into a deeply moving memory for those present. It wasn't the performance length or the dazzling visuals that mattered, it was Zhao Lusi's sincerity that truly stole the show. I know many little leaves started lining up for midnight, and some even traveled across half of China, Zhao Lusi said with a trembling voice as she leaned closer to the audience. Her earrings swayed subtly under the spotlight, reflecting the emotional weight in her words. When she noticed fans in the front row holding banners that read "Lucy, fly bravely," something shifted in her expression. In that moment, she abruptly turned around and signaled to the staff. Then, breaking away from the rigid time constraints of the festival, she made a spontaneous and heartfelt decision to return for an unscheduled encore to comfort her fans. The crowd erupted. Cheers and tears mingled in the air as Zhao Lusi walked back onto the stage, not as a star following a script, but as someone deeply connected to the people who support her. This impromptu gesture defied the event's strict schedule, yet it became the most unforgettable highlight of the night. It wasn't about perfection, it was about presence, and about choosing people over protocol. Zhao Lusi's act wasn't just a performance, it was a promise that no matter how chaotic things get, she sees her fans, hears them, and stands with them to make up for the disappointment her fans faced. Zhao Lusi made an extraordinary promise on the spot, offering a threefold heartfelt compensation. First, she introduced a fan love fund to fully reimburse ticket costs for select fans who traveled long distances. Second, she gifted limited edition signed Polaroids, each personally prepared in advance. Lastly, she announced that never-before-seen rehearsal footage would be released through her studio to share the scenes they missed on stage. What touched the audience even more was her sincere care for fans' well-being. She repeatedly urged, "Please don't sacrifice your health for me," and even instructed security to distribute bottled water to fans who had queued overnight. Amid the chaos, eagle-eyed fans noticed that she was constantly adjusting her earpiece, clearly still receiving backstage cues to wrap up. Yet she chose to stay, finishing every word, every interaction with the crowd. This wasn't just fan service, it was love in action. In a high-speed, commercialized industry, Zhao Lusi reminded everyone that kindness, gratitude, and genuine connection still matter. That night, under the imperfect lights of a broken stage, She shone brighter than any spotlight ever could in the last 30 seconds before leaving. Zhao Lusi suddenly trotted back to the center of the stage and blew 7 kisses to the stands on all sides. This farewell action, which fans called rainbow fireworks, happened to form a clever echo with her 7-minute performance. When she bowed 90 degrees, her hair fell and covered her red eyes, and the shouts of "worth it" from the audience formed the most moving sound waves of the music festival. Many audience members at the scene recalled that when she left, she deliberately went around the side of the stage and made a heart to the farthest mountain-top stand. This detail was called gentleness 500 meters away by fans. After the incident fermented, Gyeonggi Forest's official Weibo issued an apology statement in the early morning of the next day, admitting that the duration was miscalculated at a multi-venue linkage system failure. But it is worth pondering that the brand specially praised Zhao Lusi's team for demonstrating the adaptability of professional artists. This rare public affirmation was interpreted by the industry as a high recognition of the artist's crisis handling ability. A senior performance planner analyzed that usually in commercial activities, artists only need to complete the contents of the contract. Zhao Lusi's behavior of taking the initiative to bear the additional communication costs reflects the mature fan operation concept of her team. From the perspective of fan economics, this accident has strengthened Zhao Lusi's personality label of cultivating fans. The 7 minutes full record video compiled by the fan club has received 3.27 million views on Bilibili, in which the clip of her exhorting "go home and report safety" has aroused large-scale emotional resonance. What is even more surprising is that the next day, fans from all over the country spontaneously organized no more than 7 minutes public welfare support, completed subway station garbage cleaning, blood donation, vehicle volunteer service and other actions within 7 minutes, turning the positive influence of idols into social value. This seemingly regrettable performance accident eventually evolved into a classic fan relationship management case in the history of domestic entertainment. When the industry was still discussing traffic monetization, Zhao Lusi broke the cold framework of commercial performances with sincerity. As she said in the encore, "There has never been a one-way arrow between us. Perhaps it is this attitude of treating fans as equal partners that turned the 7-minute regret into a longer-term two-way protection." Late at night after the performance, many fans received special reminders from the studio on their phones. The full reimbursement voucher has been archived. Remember to check the exclusive Easter egg video. This kind of execution that turns promises into details may be the footnote to true top streaming.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.